have a wife and 2 children who love me. I am the victim of police brutality. Now I'm tired of being the victim of hate. You're raping me of my pride. Oh, for God's sake, I look to heaven to fulfill its prophecy and set me free. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Trepidation, speculation, everybody allegation. In the suite, on the news, everybody dog food, black man, blackmail, throw your brother in jail. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Tell me, what has become of my rights? Am I invisible because you ignore me? Your proclamation promised me liberty. Now I'm tired of being the victim of shame. They're throwing me in a class with a bad name. I can't believe this is the land from which I came. You know, I really do hate to say it. The government don't want to see. But if Roosevelt was living, he wouldn't let this be. No. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, speculation, everybody litigation. Beat me, bash me, but you can never trash me. Hit me, kick me, you can never get me. All I want to say is, they don't really care. What you don't know is when one of us becomes famous, they watch us closely. Do you remember Different Strokes? Do you remember the little brother called Todd Bridges? I was in the home of Jim Brown, probably one of the greatest football players that ever played the game, and Todd Bridges was there. And he came to me and said, Farrakhan, I was going to change my name to an African name. And the FBI came and visited me and warned me that I should not do that or else. Why is his desire to change his name a problem for the U.S. government? It's because all of you wear the names of your former slave masters. And as long as you're in the name of your former slave master, you are not yet free. You got to get out of his name and come into the name of God, which you rightly deserve. Michael then was on his way to the cross because Michael had touched the hearts of people all over the world. Michael touched the hearts of every race, every culture, every ethnic group, every tribe. There was nothing that Michael hadn't touched, and now he's becoming dangerous. Dangerous. Didn't he write some song called Dangerous? He was telling us he had become dangerous. Dangerous to who? To those who want to keep you ignorant of who you are so they can continue to use us as tools and slaves. It's not about hate. This is not about anti-Semitism. It's about showing who is anti-black. I didn't know what was in Michael's heart, but I told Michael, don't be angry with your father, because even though you didn't have pillow fights and sleepovers, those that had pillow fights and sleepovers and had a childhood, they're the ones that's buying your records, and they're the ones that's coming to see you. You had a purpose for your life. You didn't know that Michael was a lecturer. I was surprised when I read Michael's lecture at Oxford University in England. See, Michael was much more than a man of song and dance. Michael was a heart that beat for the love of humanity. This is part of Michael Jackson's speech at Oxford. It's titled, "Heal the Kids." It gives a view of MJ's philosophy and worldview better than any other source. And this is what Michael said at Oxford. Love, ladies and gentlemen, is the human family's most precious legacy, its richest bequest, its golden inheritance. And it is a treasure that is handed down from one generation to another. Previous ages may not have had the wealth we enjoy. Their houses may have lacked electricity, and they squeezed their many children into small homes without central heating. But those homes had no darkness, nor were they cold. They were lit bright with the glow of love, and they were warmed snugly by the very heat of the human heart. Parents, undistracted by the lust for luxury and status, accorded their children primacy in their lives. On the world condition, this is what Brother said. Friends, let me paint a picture for you. Here's a typical day in America. 6 youths under the age of 20 will commit suicide. 12 children under the age of 20 will die from firearms. Remember, this is a day, not a year. 399 children will be arrested for drug abuse. 1,352 babies will be born to teen mothers. This is happening in one of the richest, most developed countries in the history of the world. Here is Michael's goals. He said, our goal is simple: to recreate the parent-child bond, to renew its promise and light the way forward for all the beautiful children who are destined one day to walk this earth. They say that parenting is like dancing. You take one step, your child takes another. I have discovered that getting parents to rededicate themselves to their children is only half the story. The other half is preparing the children to re-accept their parents. Then he started talking about his father. He said he was